Are you familiar with the sweaty palms, fluttering heart and dry throat that come with negotiating? Ever felt out of your depth during a negotiation? Let's face it, negotiation can feel like a high-stakes poker game, but it's not just for the boardroom warriors. It's an everyday art form, a dance between compromise and assertiveness, key to navigating everything from your salary to your dinner plans. If you found yourself nodding along, you'll want to stick around for these top 5 negotiation techniques. Starting at number 5, we have doing your homework. Now, this isn't about your algebra assignments or that English essay you've been putting off. This is about arming yourself with knowledge. You see, the most successful negotiators are those who come to the table well-informed. Think of it as a game of chess. You wouldn't make a move without considering your opponent's possible responses, would you? Similarly, before entering a negotiation, you need to understand all aspects of what's being negotiated. This includes your wants and needs, but also those of the other party. What are their interests? What might they be willing to concede or compromise on? Dig deep, research, ask questions. The key here is to be thorough and meticulous. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know, the better your chances of crafting a negotiation strategy that works in your favor. In essence, never step into a negotiation unprepared. Coming in at number 4 is building rapport. Now, this might not seem like a typical negotiation tactic, but believe me, it's as crucial as any hardball strategy. Building rapport is all about establishing a relationship with the other party. It's about showing empathy, understanding their viewpoint, and finding common ground. You see, negotiation isn't a battlefield, it's more like a dance floor. You don't go in guns blazing, instead you charm your way through. Show genuine interest in the other party's needs, wants and concerns. Listen actively, respond thoughtfully. A little bit of humor, a dash of shared interests and a sprinkle of personal anecdotes can go a long way in forming that connection. Establishing this rapport doesn't just make the negotiation process smoother, it also makes it more successful. Because at the end of the day, it's a human interaction. And guess what? People are more likely to negotiate and compromise with someone they actually like. Remember, people negotiate with people they like. But number 3, we have the power of silence. Now, you might think that in a negotiation, the one who talks the most wins. But that's where you're mistaken, my friend. It's the silent one who often holds the upper hand. Why, you ask? It's simple. Silence is a powerful tool that can create pressure and discomfort, pushing the other party to break it. And in their haste to fill this silence, they often reveal more than they intended, giving you an unexpected advantage. So the next time you find yourself in a negotiation, remember, sometimes the most powerful words are the ones left unsaid. After all, silence isn't empty, it's full of answers. The second technique on our list is assertiveness, not aggression. Now, you may think these two are one and the same, but I assure you they are as different as chalk and cheese. Assertiveness, my dear friends, is about standing your ground, expressing your needs clearly, and not backing down easily. It's like being a sturdy oak tree, immovable in the face of a storm. On the other hand, aggression is like a raging fire, destructive and off-putting. It may intimidate, but it also alienates, creating a hostile environment that's not conducive to productive negotiation. Remember, the goal is to persuade, not to dominate. So be firm, be confident, but also be respectful. Assertiveness wins the race, aggression loses the face. And the top negotiation technique is the win-win strategy. It's not about playing a zero-sum game where one party's gain is another's loss. No, this is about finding a solution where both parties benefit. Imagine it as a pie. Rather than fight over who gets the largest slice, why not work together to make the pie bigger? You see, negotiation isn't a battlefield, it's a dance floor. It's about harmony, rhythm, and mutual understanding. It's about creating a win-win situation where both parties walk away feeling satisfied. This fosters goodwill and sets the stage for positive relationships, which are key for future negotiations. Remember, the goal isn't to crush your opponent, but rather to find common ground. When both parties are happy, you've not just secured a deal, but also a relationship. In the end, a successful negotiation is one where everyone leaves the table happy. Now go forth and negotiate.